What's up, Bernie Army? This is BryceAllen13 here once again, bringing to you another reaction video. And this one is Stampy's Lovely World Scary Movies. If I can get it to show, there we go. And this is where Stampy and his friends are watching scary movies because this is the Halloween special from 2017. But we're going to go and react to scary movies in 3, 2, 1, start.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to an extra spooky episode inside of Stampy's Lovely World.
Hi, Esther.
Good morning, William.
Hi, William Beaver.
Yeah, seems to be dressed as a wither skeleton today for Halloween. A
Very spooky
costume, William Beaver. Good job. And Polly, this
Polly.
is hard to see. I think she's either dressed as a carrot or a pumpkin person. So I'm going to assume she's dressed as a pumpkin person because that would make a bit more sense. And
I think Fizzy already took the pumpkin person.
Scare me. And by the looks of things, Fizzy is also dressed as a pumpkin. I guess there are limited costume selections inside of Minecraft, so 2 pumpkins today is going to be absolutely fine. And
Pumpkin twins.
Which is going to be absolutely fine is hopefully going to be my cake. Num 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 num. Very
Hi, Barnaby.
Barnaby, you can stand up and you can join me, and you will continue to join me for the entire episode. And I do have something very special planned for Halloween this year. But first, I of course need to do what I do at the beginning of every single one of my Lovely World episodes, and I
The love garden.
the underneath of my love garden now, and yeah, let you know who it is that I'm going to be adding to it today.
Who are we adding to it today?
Adding today is Zachary. And the
Hello,
reason I'm
Zachary.
Is because he made a 3D model of my cloning machine. You can see there's me there.
Oh, the cloning contraption?
As well to the right. And I love it when people make 3D models like this, and it looks amazing. So thank you so much for doing that, Zachary, and welcome to my love garden. Okay then, let me explain what it is that we are doing for Halloween this year.
And rest in peace to the Stampy clone.
Of the style of video I guess I make for Halloween, and I think this year I have just stepped things up and made it much more exciting, hopefully a bit funnier, and also a whole lot scarier. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over to my Movie Magic movie theatre, which I built a pretty long time ago, and sadly have only ever put one film on. I've only ever shown one film inside of the cinema, and I think that's a really big shame because I should be showing a lot more films, and I'm just going to have something to eat first because I am getting a little bit hungry. Sadly, I don't know.
Not a lot of movies are being produced in Lovely World.
Oh, well, this will do. So yeah, I've only ever shown one film in there so far, but I have made not 1, not 2, but 3 horror films, 3 scary movies, which I'm going to be showing in my theatre today. And
3 horror flicks
inside of my Lovely World. I tried to keep it all based around my Lovely World, but they're all very different types of films, and yeah, I really hope that you're going to enjoy them. William Beaver is going to be working the projector and everything, and then I got all of my dogs in there as well. Barnaby is of course joining me also. We'll sit him down when we get there. Oh yeah, we can all sit down and enjoy 3 short scary movies that I have made inside of my Lovely World over the last couple of weeks. So William Beaver,
nice.
do you want to go inside of I guess the behind the scenes, and you can work the curtain and the projector as well, and we can all go and of course walk up the very fancy red carpet inside of the movie theatre. And here we can see the
he hasn't changed the curtain yet.
Really anticipating the scary movies, and Mittens as well, of course. Hopefully
hi everybody. Hi Mittens.
And Barnaby, right, do you want to come in? You can sit down here right next to Benji at the front, and then I'm going to go kind of at the top in the middle, just to get the best viewing experience for both me and you. So William Beaver, do you want to go and drop down the curtain, and then we're going to be ready to watch the film? I should have changed the curtain to be red. I could have used red concrete.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool, but sadly I forgot to do that. Maybe we'll do that in the future, but next time we go and watch a movie inside of my cinema here. But anyway,
you just mentioned that, not that just now.
You are ready, William Beaver, turn on the projector and we can watch the first of the 3 scary movies.
Alright. Ooh. Look at the state of Lovely World.
Phew, well, I think I'm safe now.
Goodness, look at the state of this place. What has happened here? Block of the Dead.
Well, this place seemed as good as any to spend the night, except from the noisy neighbours. In the morning, I
The
tried to
noisy
find the safe
neighbours.
house. Anyone there? Help! That sounds like someone in trouble. I need to try and help them. I need to find out where they are.
Oh. Oh, so many zombies.
I'm here. Where are you? I might be able to help. Thank you. Are you alone? I am. I'm in the big red building. Please hurry.
This cool school? I'm thinking it's the cool school. Those parkour skills, though. Whoa! Careful.
Hello, where are you? I'm here to help. Quickly, I'm upstairs.
What if it's a trap?
Drop your bow. No, you don't understand. Someone needs our help. Help! Oh, what a strong, kind man. Please help me. You have been tricked, my friend.
I knew it.
Drop the bow or I'll take it from you, and you really don't want to see how I would do that. That's more like it. Come on, give me all of your loot. Let's see it. I don't have anything, just a couple stacks of dirt. Not that you need it. Looks like you're full of dirt anyway. Watch it, you. You better produce something useful from somewhere, because otherwise you've wasted my time, and I don't act kindly towards people that waste my time. Oh, well, in that case, I guess I do have something. This.
Uh-oh.
You really want to try to blow me up with that? It would barely hurt me and probably kill you. I'm not trying to blow you up, fool. Just making a bit of a hole.
Oh. Oh. Smart thinking.
That was the day when I learned 3 valuable lessons that would stick with me for the rest of my life. Don't take unnecessary chances, don't trust anyone, and always have an exit plan. I would have to learn a lot more lessons if I was to survive in this world gone wrong. A world where the dead walked the land and civilization was a distant memory. But now at least I had defeated the greatest threat I'd ever come across. It seemed that even with the undead evils roaming the land, they could still not match the evil of humanity. For now, though, I was safe from that. Or so at least I thought.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's not dead. I wonder if this is what happened after Stampy left Lovely World. Hey, Squishy!
Okay, that's the end of the first film, Block of the Dead. You really look like you enjoyed that Busy Elephant the whole way through that. I feel a bit bad for William Beaver. Can you see the films okay up there in the projector room? And
No, hi, Busy.
do that, Busy Elephant. Don't sneak up behind me. That was scarier than the film. Did you enjoy it up there, William Beaver? Could you see it okay?
You wearing the pumpkin makes it even more scarier.
You and the entire cinema being able to be all the way up there looking down at the screen. But anyway, let's go and get ready to start the second film. And just to warn you, this is the scariest out of all of the films. So be prepared as we start the second film. Right, start the projector. Hey dudes, it's Brick here. I've just
Hey, dude.
in the middle of nowhere to try and find where this crazy cat dude apparently lives. My bros told me that he's totally bonkers with this loopy laugh and he just eats cake all day and stuff. Let's see if I can find him. Been walking for over an hour or something now. Not seeing anything. I'm getting pretty fed up about it. My bros better not have lied to me about this dude.
My bros better not have lied to me.
Find him. Probably throw dirt in his house.
I love the voice that he did.
Of course, if I can ever even find. Hey, a bunny family. Hey, check this out, guys. It's just a prank, bunnies. Their reaction was so epic. Stupid bunnies.
So Stampy does have bunnies in Lovely World.
To each other in some sort of secret language or something? Dude, look! Someone's been here!
Oh, sand pit.
All of this sand. This is 100.
Stampy got a bunch of sand in that area.
They must have been making some lit-looking sandcastles. They just left it all in such a mess. Reminds me of my bedroom. Seriously though, my room's gross. Check out this snow.
Yeah.
It's all
Didn't your mom ever tell you to clean your room?
I don't know, it's like rows of patches on it. Do you think that the cat guy did this? It doesn't look like the sort of thing. These trees, they all got their bottoms chopped off. Bottoms. I think it must be
Lazy Stampy.
I'm being like a proper detective right now. Hey, Who's that
Oh.
sound? Did you hear? So guys,
Enderman.
listen, I keep totally hearing this weird noise. It feels like someone's watching me or something. Totally bonkers, right? I really hope I find this guy before it gets dark. It's getting pretty creepy here. Hey, what's this? Check it out.
Oh.
Someone's built something here. Dude, this is so crazy. There are torches.
What is
and
that?
everything, yo. I might camp here tonight. It's getting pretty dark. It's rather creepy though. So I just put my bed down.
I found a bunch of these in the
I
download.
can't describe it. I better find that cat guy tomorrow for this.
Like
video.
these cobblestone structures.
Such a legend.
I never understood what they were.
Guys, I just saw something. There was something at the end of my bed. I don't know what it was. It might be chasing me. I gotta get out of here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where I am. I don't think I was followed though. I might have overreacted.
You better find shelter.
I'm cool now though, dudes. Sorry for acting like a little girl back there. I just gotta find my way back to my stuff. I think it might be that way. Wait a minute, what's that in the distance? Look. Is that...
Uh-oh, Fred. Fred's coming after you.
Every time I turn behind, it's there, following me. Wait a minute, look. That's his house ahead of me.
Oh.
I'm gonna be okay.
Lovely World's here.
I think that's his bedroom. I think that's where he lives. I'm gonna be safe, dude. I can't believe I made it. Is that him? I think that's him there.
I think he slipped. Oh, Fred.
Hey, what's this? There's a video camera. Guess I should make a video. Hello, this is Stampy. Welcome to Stampy's lovely world. Wait a minute, there's some footage on here. What is this? Okay,
And just like that, the camera dies.
That film, that ending when the Enderman jumped up in front of his face was still able to make me jump. It's pretty embarrassing to be scared by your own film, but Polly Ray
Yeah,
here,
I think Fred was trying to kick that dude out of Lovely World.
That was very impressive. William Beaver seems
You're like, you don't belong here.
as well, but Fizzy Elephant, poor Fizzy
Aww.
Elephant. It was only a film, Fizzy. You're absolutely safe. It was just a movie. Nothing can hurt you. Come on. Who's the bravest elephant in all the land?
Yeah, and Fred was just acting.
Fizzy Elephant, it's very easy to cheer up, and I promise you that the next film is nowhere near as scary as that film was. And in fact, there is a certain cameo from a Fizzy Elephant inside of the next film. And
Okay.
as well. So I know that's going to be something that they're all
Well, let's see it.
looking forward to. But anyway, let's go and sit down in my position. Whenever you're ready, William Beaver, you can turn on the projector and we can watch the third and final scary movie. Stampy's Lovely World. A joyous place full of fun, games, and endless happy days. That's a perception of this place that is held by many. But is it the truth? I believe that there may be more to this place than meets the eye. I have been given unprecedented access to investigate the house where the entire world began, and talk to the cat who is in charge. Join
it's a
us
Lovely
as we
World
journey
lore?
beyond the blocks to find out if behind its bright exterior there is something very dark in this world that is far from lovely.
Beyond the blocks, far from lovely.
This is the house. One of the oldest buildings in the world, and the one with the most secrets.
The very first
I asked
structure.
Mr. Cat directly if he had noticed
Minus the
anything
first home.
strange in his home. Nope, my house isn't haunted. I don't even believe in ghosts. Sometimes a ghost
Hi, Barnaby.
comes from somewhere. if I
Stampy
need to
Cat,
rent it or
homeowner.
something, but that's the same as any house. So there is nothing that you've noticed that you can't explain? Sure there is. You try living with Fizzy Elephant.
Oh.
I guess there is one thing that I do find odd. All of the doors always seem to be closed. Almost every single morning, I leave the house, and then I leave all of my doors open, and then even if all of my helpers come with me, when I get back the next day, all of the doors are closed. I mean, it's probably just the wind or something though, right? The wind might be an explanation, but has the wind ever shut all of the
Hi,
doors
Frank.
in your house? I believe a supernatural explanation is much more likely than the wind.
Hey, Frankie.
Possibly visitors from the other side of a four-legged kind.
Oh, Stampy
Makes
Goodnose.
no secrets to having the graves of 5 of his deceased dogs either in or around his home. I asked him about this decision. It helps me remember them. Every time I see their graves, I remember all of the good times we had together. It doesn't mean they're coming back to haunt me. That's ridiculous. You are looking way too much into this. Am I? It may
Oh,
be
chicken.
ridiculous. Many things in Stampy's lovely world are ridiculous, but that does not mean that they are not true. And did Stampy himself not mention hearing the cries of his dog Chicken from its grave under his house? And some say that in the dark of the night, when everything else is quiet, they can still hear the sound of a chicken clucking. There is also video proof.
Fun fact, there's actually an actual chicken under the grave.
He had recently passed
Oh,
on.
Oreo.
Hauntings are not a new phenomenon in this world either. There
Oh,
are
rest in
countless
peace,
recorded
Oreo.
sightings of hauntings from Hit the Target.
Oh, I remember
That was
those.
killed by Stampy himself.
The ghost have hit the target.
Does it really seem that ridiculous that Stampy's dead dogs might be coming back to visit their owner on the other side? I believe this to be the case, but I also believe that there may be many more sinister secrets in this house.
Oh.
A portal to an evil dimension built by Stampy himself right beneath his home.
Oh, when he first went to the nether?
Portals close to their homes. It's really convenient to go and get materials from there. Sure, a few pigmen sometimes stumble through, but they're harmless enough as long as you leave them alone. Stampy is right.
And he's got like a defense system,
to have access to the nether
which was Stampy's very first redstone.
However, can't help questioning the thought process you go through to build an evil portal surrounded by lava in your own home. There has been little research into what effect prolonged exposure to such objects can have on a person. I would, however, argue that this portal is not the only worrying and possibly evil thing that Stampy has built in his home.
Oh?
Has anyone ever really questioned his motivations for building this? My love garden! You think my love garden is evil? My love garden is an amazing place that's all about celebrating people's achievements and saying thank you. Mr. Cat was adamant that all of his intentions...
Is he gonna say that this looks like a graveyard?
Could it be a coincidence that this place that is meant to be so happy looks so much like a graveyard? Stampy has even
exactly!
himself on several occasions.
I knew he was gonna say that.
What really happens to the souls of people that are added to this special garden? We can only speculate, but in other areas, we have proof. I am here in one of Mr.
I can see how people could confuse that being a graveyard.
Detector. It measures how much electromagnetism power flow beams energy is in the area to logically and accurately detect ghosts. This isn't your average ghost detector that is sold to fools and the gullible. I'm not picking up anything yet, but let's try in here.
The kitchen?
Wait a minute. I think I got something. Yes, I am picking up something from inside of here. Do you feel that? It suddenly felt really cold. This means that there must be a ghost here.
Bruh, it's a fridge.
Right here in Mr. Cat's kitchen. The evidence seems almost impossible to ignore at this
Get out of my house.
There is something mysterious happening in this
Hello, giant
house,
squishy.
but what about surrounding the house?
Oh, Googly Island?
Attracts more evil and undead entities than anywhere else in this world, and it's right on Mr. Cat's doorstep. This may be out of his control, but what motivated him to build right next to this cursed land? I didn't know when I started building here. I didn't know anything when I started building here. It's not a big deal though, right? Mr. Cat
It's
may
a
not have
whole
anything to
new
do
world.
with the creation of Googly Hill, but he did build this.
The mob trap.
This is the first thing that he looks at every single day. A giant, burning, lava-covered monstrosity that was built with the purpose of attracting evil. It may serve a function, but once again, it's hard to not question the motivations of someone who would choose to have something like this on their doorstep. My lovely world's a lovely place, and my house is the center of that. I feel like you've just come here to make up stories and scare me. Next you're telling me that Herobrine is here, and everyone knows that he doesn't exist. He doesn't exist, right? Herobrine does exist. My best friend Max said he saw him once when we were playing in a really old Minecraft world together.
That is a big mystery that I'm not sure anybody can solve.
Because Max saw him, and Max would never lie to me because he's my best friend. Anyway. To try and find out more about Mr. Cat himself, I sat down with several of his closest friends.
Polly Reindeer, William Beaver, and Fizzy Elephant.
They didn't have anything to say about him. It almost seemed like they couldn't speak at all. I don't want to insinuate anything, but it almost seemed like they had had their voices stolen by an evil ancient magic. I'm not saying that is what happened. Just that it almost certainly is what happened.
Maybe they're just mimes.
Includes our look beyond the blocks in Mr. Cat's house.
What do you got to say about it, Stampy?
Answers to some of the more worrying questions about this place. Who shuts the doors? What happened to his old helpers? What happens to the souls of people that are added to the love garden?
Yeah, where's Squid and Squishy and Amy?
Sandstone and oak blocks. While the answers to these questions may elude us, there is one thing that we do know for sure, and that is everything is not always as it seems, no matter how lovely your world may appear to be. Join us next time on Beyond the Blocks, where I will be talking to Steve and exploring some of the strange occurrences he has experienced. Look, the rest of the tree just floats there. But until then, always look beyond the block.
There's basically no gravity in Minecraft. besides from sand and gravel and
Okay,
stuff.
then, that was the third and final film, the Beyond the Blocks documentary. And
Okay, I think the third one might be my number one favorite.
It's definitely not haunted. It looks like my helpers really enjoyed those films, though, and hopefully you really enjoyed watching them as well.
I did.
Had a whole load of fun filming all of them.
I think second place goes to the one with Fred, and third place goes to Block of the Dead
as well. No matter what you got up to this year for Halloween, but sadly that is the end of our little premiere night of my 3 scary movies. So the final thing that I need to do for this year's Halloween is to, of course, wish you all a very happy Halloween. And
thank you, even though we're in April right now.
Watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.
Goodbye, Stampy. Goodbye, Fizzy. Goodbye, William. Goodbye, Polly. Let's see. So I'm gonna say goodbye to all the dogs as well. Goodbye, Barnaby. Goodbye, Sherbert. Goodbye, Fluffy. Goodbye, Corey. Goodbye, Benji. Goodbye, Benton. Goodbye, Flippy. Goodbye, Luna. Goodbye, Duncan. Goodbye, Mittens. And goodbye, Gregory Jr. I think that's all the dogs and Mittens. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Yeah, I had to make sure I got them all. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, as I had fun reacting to this episode. In the next episode is where Stampy returns back to the Funland to build the freeze minigame. I almost said Frostwalker, but that's the boots. But anyway, until then, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. And as always, stay awesome and innocent, Raponi.